Hello there, this is Jedi Master Daniel 96, and in today's video we're going to be doing another book discussion, and this one is another Clone Wars Legends tie-in novel with the book No Prisoners by Karen Travis. And for newer viewers, I won't go heavily into spoilers. I'll give you some light spoilers, and that's about it with the spoiler territories, so just had to bring that up. And anyway, let's dive in. So No Prisoners is a book that came out in 2009. So the Clone Wars series was still in its infancy at the time, and this was one of Karen Travis's last Star Wars novels. As you know, in Karen Travis from the Republic Commando novels, she wrote some books in the Legacy of the Force series and the Clone Wars movie novelization. So this was like one of her last Star Wars novels at the time, so that's a little fun fact. And the characters are Ahsoka, Pelion, Rex, Helena, Anakin, and Callista. So those are our characters in here. Like, one of the plot points is Pelion receives a distress beacon from Republic intelligence. We learn the character Helena is a captive agent. Then Ahsoka and Rex are on this mission as well, and they do play a big part in here as well, where Anakin has more of a smaller role. And then we introduce to a Jedi named Jajin Altis, sorry if I butcher that, and who's the leader of the group that Ahsoka and Rex are with. And then, eventually our heroes will rescue Helena. Then we get more light on Callista and Geth from the Children of the Jedi book, which, Callista is a character from way later in the timeline for Legends in the post-Return of the Jedi era. And if you read the books like Children of the Jedi and all that, you know about that character. And so that's a little thing there. And then we have Pelion having a romantic connection with Helena. And then there's a bit where Djinn offers Anakin to join the Alestian Jedi. And Alestian Jedi are kind of like the non-traditional Jedi, which we know Anakin will eventually, stay with the Jedi Order, as we know from the Clone Wars and the movies. So that's that. And this book is a solid read. I think this one was better than Wild Space, in my opinion. Like, I think No Prisoners does a better job at more standing on its own. And with Wild Space, it was more overlapping with Clone Wars episodes while trying to tell an original story at the same time. Where this one, you don't have it, overlapping with a Clone Wars episode / arc. Like this one, can tell an original story on its own. And it makes you wonder, like, if you were to kind of put this book along with the show, like, where would it fall chronologically with the episodes? That's a good something to think about. And I know this is part of the Legends timeline, but it's still an interesting question on where you'd put this book chronologically with the TV show and what episodes it would take place before, after, in between. So something there. And I thought it was a 7 out of 10 rating for me, and I thought it was interesting including some EU characters like Pelion, who from the Thrawn books. And it's kind of interesting with the inclusion of Pelion, because he wasn't in the Clone Wars series, but Filoni used him in Rebels in a name drop, and then he cameos in The Mandalorian Season 3, and I'm sure, Filoni has bigger plans to use Pelion for the Mandoverse, like with having Thrawn and all that. So probably, who knows, maybe a Pelion appearance in Ahsoka Season 2. And speaking of Ahsoka, I did enjoy reading about Ahsoka in here, and as an Ahsoka fan, that's kind of the plus here. And also seeing Rex in here as well was pretty interesting. And then also we do have, another EU character, Callista, who I mentioned earlier as well. So that was kind of an interesting approach there to include some 2 EU characters in here. And that kind of does it for me in this video. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Did you love this book, not love this book, were you indifferent? Let me know your thoughts down below, and share this video. Let's get to 700 subscribers. You can follow me on Bluesky, Jedi Master Daniel 96, Instagram, JMD96_YT, Twitter at DanRS87, and Facebook, Jedi Master Daniel 96. Have a great day, everyone, and may the Force be with you. Bye.